Out of respect for Annie Wersching, rest in peace. She passed away, unfortunately, at 45, a very young age. She played Tess in the actual game, Last of Us. Rest in peace. We love all your work. You've left behind a great record of movies, shows, and of course, my favorite game, The Last of Us. So, once again, rest in peace, Annie. Thank you for all your work. Welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be talking about The Last of Us, the TV show on HBO Max. This show is epic so far. I've really enjoyed it. So first episode starts off pretty much the same as the game. Pandemic hasn't happened yet. We get a little bit more of Sarah in the TV show. We didn't get to really hang out with Sarah too much in the game. This is interesting because they've changed up a little bit, but not too much. As a matter of fact, they've added on more, so that makes the show even better because of that. The fact that they can still resonate with the game but not play off of it too much is great, because it gives Neil Druckerman an opportunity to work on his work but also change things if he wanted to. I'm currently looking at my screen because I have part 1 downloading, and because I have part 1 downloading is because you guys liked my video. All I asked for was 3 likes, and boom, there it was. So now I'm going to do a full gameplay walkthrough for The Last of Us Part 1. And of course, I had to get it on PS5. Why the heck not, right? The game is more optimized. Not to mention that there's probably going to be better graphics. So I'm just going through everything off the top of my head because I can't find my notebook. So back to what I was saying. Episode 1. Episode 1 starts off with Sarah. This time she's taking the watch to get fixed. We didn't get to see that in the game. So that's freaking awesome. And shit hits the fan. So now Joel's going to get Tommy out of jail. Tommy's played by Gabriel Luna, who played Ghost Rider in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., also one of the Terminators in Dark Fate. So he's in it, and then Joel, of course, played by Pedro Pascal. He's great. He literally takes on the full representation of Joel Miller from the video game, and he does it well. He also has a little bit of an adaptation, different adaptation to it as well, which I like. He's kind of closed off. He's definitely closed off due to Sarah dying. And spoiler alert, if anybody has not watched the show, I'll go ahead and smack spoiler alert right before I talk about this in the vid. Yes, Sarah dies, and then it skips 20 years later. And that's exactly what happens in the game as well. So we're 20 years later, we see Joel actually going through, the town. It's interesting because, he was selling pills. That's how he's making his credits. He's doing odd jobs, anything with shit, or even, digging through ashes. I don't want to draw too much into the detail of what I've watched, but all I gotta say is it was different. This game, I think, has a little bit less of that. This is more of a dirty, grittier Joel. Anna Trove. She's in Fringe. I haven't actually watched Fringe, but Anna plays a really good version of Tess as well. She's kind of grounded just like Joel is. Pedro Pascal plays a really good grounded version of Joel. They part ways in episode 2. Spoiler alert again, I'm gonna pop that up here. Tess dies. She gets bit. It all takes place in episode 2. So with that being said, we get Ellie in 1, then Tess dies in 2, and then episode 3 we get Bill and Frank. So Nick Offerman plays Bill, and man, he did a great job. We got to see a different side of him. I love what they're doing with the show because they're adding stuff that we don't see in the game. And in the game, Bill is kind of an asshole, let's be honest. But in the show, he plays a much more lighter, funnier, cooler side of Bill. So Nick Offerman, you did a great job. Bill and Frank, which was actually a really good love story between the two of them. Interestingly enough, we didn't get too much of a hint at it in the game because you find Frank dead in the game when you link up with Bill. Now, what's different from episode 3 from the game is that, Joel and Tess meet Bill before Joel and Tess meets Ellie. So that's different because then at the end of episode 3, Bill and Frank actually, you know, take crushed up pills, put them in their wine, and kind of just drift off together because Frank ends up getting old. They actually grow old together. It's actually a really good story because they lived a long life together, and you know, that's all that matters really at the end of the day. But with that being said, I truly enjoy this show so far. I really do. And it's only 3 episodes in. So after the other episodes are uploaded, I may do another review. Actually, you know what? I will, because I enjoy making these videos. And it's been a while since I did like a face-to-face kind of, you know, on camera video. So this is on behalf of everybody that is subscribed to me. Thank you so much. I love you guys, and be on the lookout for The Last of Us Part 1 gameplay walkthrough, and also coming soon, February 15th, Hogwarts Legacy. I'll also be dropping a gameplay walkthrough for that as well, so keep a lookout. And of course, smash like, subscribe. I love you guys. I'll see you on the next one.